Hey everybody! Well, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, man, they're selling off everything they have. What's going on down there? Well, don't worry, we're not in trouble. But if we just have two villas and we're relying on only that income to save up for the second phase of Pufferfish Villas, it's just going to take a long, long time. Originally, we thought waiting 3 or 4 years to start phase two of construction would be okay, but now we're just really kind of anxious. We'd love to get this thing done, and it will help us out because having two villas to share the site expenses like heating the pool, internet, things like that that are split between all the villas is a big cost burden on those two villas. So the profit margin, our net revenue from those two villas, is significantly lower than if we could split those site expenses over 5 villas. And so getting more villas up and running will help, one, create more revenue so that we can get revenue to build our house faster. And also it will help to increase our net revenue from each villa because all the villas share the site expenses, which are the majority of the expenses. There are expenses for each villa, expenses like, the soap and the consumables and that, but the big expenses like site electricity for the run the pool and the heater, site water for all the landscaping and all that, those expenses and internet are relatively high. And so the extra villas will really help out to increase our profit margin. So we feel like this is the right financial move to make here. And so we're going to show you these lots right now. We're Dooglass and Esperanza, and we decided to leave our lives in the U.S., sell almost everything we own, and move to Baja California Sur, where we decided to start a resort in the magical town of Loreto, Mexico. Please come with us to follow our journey and live before you die. So before we get to looking at the property in real life, let's take a look at our property as it sits today, well, as it will sit someday. So this is the CAD program that I have, and I use it to lay out the entire site, all the floor plans of everything. So let's start with what you guys know, you've seen forever. Let me zoom in here. And this is Pufferfish Villas section of our property in the front. So this is the entrance, the pool area, parking area, laundry, and the two villas, and the fire pit, which is here. And this is our plan for phase two. So phase two would include 2 more villas and then a 3rd villa over on this side. We would have another palapa with another water tank, so we would double our water storage down here, cisterns, to 10,000 gallons. And then we have the walkways extending out to each of the new villas. Also, we needed to do something with this area, and we are thinking about possibly a putting green here. Artificial turf and put in a putting green next to the fire pit seems kind of like a good place. And so that's what we're looking to do down at the villas, and it's super exciting. And so this is what we would have to build, the 3 extra villas, this palapa, and this concrete walkway, do some landscaping, and of course the utilities, and then the putting green if we decide to do that. On the other side of the, in the middle of the property here, is our house. Now, of course, this all that exists right now is our garage with our hidden bungalow inside, and so that's represented right here. So the eventual plan for our house is to have a U-shaped house with a master suite on one side and living space in the center. This will be a laundry room that'll connect to the shop, and then another wing with an office and a main bath that is also open to the pool, and another master suite for the other side of the property. And then this would be the patio area with a pool in the center and a big covered area and all that. So that would be our eventual house that we are looking at right now. Now, on the very back side of the property here are the 2 lots that we're looking to sell. And so we're going to come back 15 feet from the back of our shop. So we've got area, and if we need to drive around here to the back corner, we always can. And then we are going to sell these 2 lots. They'll have access from the road in back of us, which is Madero. And this road here has all utilities. It has sewer, water, power, and cable, fiber optic internet if you wanted to go that way back here. So you are really set up with everything you need. You have a significant amount of frontage, so on both of these lots. And once the berm is out of the way, these lots are pretty level to the road up here. So it's a pretty flat level lot, level to the road, and you can put a driveway in anywhere, so you can place any kind of house that you would want on here and get your access to the road. So we always been thinking about what we were going to do with these back lots. We're right behind the garage here, and we have a pretty good sized lot here. It's almost 1,000 square meters or 10,000 square feet of property here. And we had talked about doing different businesses here, building something. But when it really comes down to it, we really want to focus on finishing Pufferfish Villas, building out the second phase with the last 3 villas, and then after that, focus on building our house. And so this would be so far in the future that we would be at any point that we could build something here. And to build something here, you know, it's really just getting another business started, and we really didn't want to come down here and run a whole bunch of businesses. The hope was to get the Pufferfish Villas business up and running and to the point that it was self-sufficient and we could hire somebody to manage it and then just have a stream of income for our retirement from it. So
well, wait, we were first of all going to move down here and just get a house and retire.
That is true.
So the villas was not even our intention.
So we wanted to sell this property, and maybe somebody else can make their dreams come true here in Loreto, Mexico. Mm-hmm. So we are in case you didn't know, Loreto in Baja California Sur. And Loreto is right on the Sea of Cortez. In fact, it's just 600 feet over that way. On the other side of those trees is the water. So super close. It's, you know, from this piece of property, you can walk to the beach in probably 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, really close. Close into town. It's only a 3-minute drive into town. Maybe a 15-minute walk from here if you were to walk all the way to the center plaza in town. Mm-hmm. So let's show you the lots here. There's not a lot here. We've got a big berm here, and we just kind of put that in because we had a bunch of extra dirt and sand. We thought we might need it in the future, so we piled up here around the back. So it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually a decent amount of property on the other side of this berm, and I'm going to come show you that. The property here is all basically graded and flattened out, except for the berm. It's got a chain link fence on one side, a chain link fence on the other side, and the street side is fenced also. And everything's all cleared. Now there is sewer and water and power and I believe cable internet all available right at the road on the other side of the berm here. So it's easy to hook everything up, and it'll be totally on city services and ready to go. So let's take a walk over here and take a look at the other side of the berm here so you can get an idea. All right, I'm gonna walk around the edge of the berm here, and you can see the fence line here. The property runs all the way down here. And this is the other side. And so you can see it's right on the road here. This is Madero here. And the property faces on Madero all the way down here. And so there you can see the fence going down here along the road.
So on this side, facing downtown, which is south, we have this huge development going in. There'll be 10 beautiful brand new homes in the $500,000 range is kind of what they're selling for. On this north side, we have a natural area, which our good friends Sugar and Leo live on. The horse and donkey, our best friends and neighbors.
And it's about 3.5 or 4 acres.
Yes. And it's someday it'll be for sale, but right now it's just beautiful.
And when we say someday it'll be for sale, someday in Mexico really means someday. That might mean tomorrow, that might mean 100 years from now, because there is stuff that has sat here for 20, 30, 40 years. There's people that put in a pad and a couple of cinder blocks, and then it's 30 years until they build a house. So just because there's a piece of land over there doesn't mean that it's going to be built on anytime soon. You never know what's going to happen. It might stay like that for 100 years, so hard to say.
Yeah. If you're super excited to get down here, you can buy a lot, and we have our beautiful trailer for sale, and we just lowered the price down to $20,000.
It's right up there.
It's pretty much brand new and in great condition. Everything is perfect. So if you want to get down here right now and be our neighbors, there you go.
And we have our builder who was fantastic. We would definitely recommend him. And of course you could use any builder you want and build anything you want here, but we could also help by recommending architect and builder that we have a ton of experience with and is fantastic and really, really good.
And that we're going to use in the future.
Definitely. If you build here, we've done some drone shots and really tried to get them right at the level that you would be standing at if you were on a rooftop deck. And so I'll put those in right here so you can see what it looks like from a future rooftop deck. They were basically shot right from about where we're standing up about the level of a rooftop deck. So you have a nice ocean view, a pretty good section of ocean, and you also have a 270 degree mountain view, unobstructed.
It's gorgeous.
Just beautiful. And the sunsets here, sunrises here are incredible. The sunsets are almost more incredible sometimes over the mountains that are right in back of us here. So it's just an incredible location, and this is an incredible place. We love it, and we think that you'll love it too. So what are we selling these lots for? That's the big question. All right, these lots are 490 square meters, which is approximately, I believe, 5,200 square feet. And they're not exactly square. One of them is a little bit longer and narrower, and the other one's a little bit squarer. That's just because of the way the road runs in back of us.
Oh, we should mention also the one on the north side with Leo and Sugar as your neighbor. That one will also have a slight easement of a few feet on the fence side for our utilities.
Yes, for our sewer that runs down through there, but we would only do an easement probably 5 feet from that side, just so we have access to be able to service the sewer if it ever needs to be serviced, the sewer line. We are selling these lots, which are both the same square footage, approximately 490 square meters, or about 5,200 square feet, for $150,000 each. And that's, we believe, a really good price for this area and this location. There's some lots literally just like 4 houses down the street. There's lots that are selling for $400,000 for a smaller size lot than this. And you know, if you get closer to the ocean, there's a $1.3 million lot that's way smaller than these lots right across the street from us. So this is a pretty good deal to get a location this close to town, this close to the beach, and just in an incredible area. So we're so excited. All right, we are out here putting up the signs for our properties. Here's our property. There's a nice big sidewalk here. And this is the start of the property right here. And then it goes all the way down around that corner.
Water's up there.
And you have water and sewer connections. And there's actually multiple water and sewer connections down this thing. And here's another water and sewer connection. And then down on this side, there is another water and sewer connection. So multiple places to connect, and it's all ready. And this is the other side around here. And this is the other corner of the other property where it goes around the corner. So, you ready to put up the sign?
Yes.
We are going to hang up the signs. Show us the sign, Esperanza.
Okay.
Our builder, Eduardo Amador from Diarco Construction, literally got us these signs and he gave them to us. It was so awesome. Thank you, Eduardo, Diarco Construction. And he's going to help us get this sold so we can build some more villas. Wow, that's pokey.
Douglas is cutting the wire and hanging up the sign. And he's already cut himself. That's not good. The wire is so sharp. Let's see your boo-boo. Ew.
Slash it open. No good,
Ew.
no problem. All right, check it out.
All right. There it is.
If you're interested in getting more information or getting in touch with us about these lots, you can go to pufferfishvillas.com, and on top there's a tab that says lots for sale. That will have all the information, and you can also contact us through our website. There's a contact us tab, and that will send us an email so we can get in touch with you and answer any questions you have or anything like that. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope somebody is going to want to purchase one of these lots and have an awesome place here in Loreto like we do. So thanks again for watching, and never forget to live before you die.